Listen to me. If you are retired, or you are fast approaching that day where you finally say goodbye to the 9 to 5, I need you to sit up and look right at me. We need to talk about your money, and we need to talk about it right now. Your Social Security check is not just a piece of paper or a random number hitting your bank account every month. For many of you, it is your primary lifeline. It pays the electric bill, it covers the groceries, and it keeps a roof over your head. But let me tell you what breaks my heart. Millions of retirees are out there living in constant, agonizing fear because they do not know exactly when their money is coming, or worse, they get completely thrown off when a holiday or a weekend shifts their deposit date. You think to yourself, did the government run out of money? Did my account get hacked? How am I going to pay my mortgage on the first if my check doesn't hit until the third week of the month? You are letting the lack of a simple calendar control your peace of mind, and I will not allow you to do that anymore. You have worked far too hard, for far too many decades, to spend your retirement years filled with anxiety over an erratic budget. Denying the schedule or just hoping the money shows up on time is a financial security sin. You need to know the rules of the system so you can take control of your cash flow. Let's break down the confusion once and for all, because the Social Security Administration actually has a very strict, mathematical formula for when you get paid. If you don't know it, you cannot align your bills, and that is how you fall into the trap of late fees, high interest debt, or worse, dipping into your precious nest egg just to float a 5-day gap. First, let's look at the exceptions, because these are the people who get caught off guard the most. If you started receiving your Social Security benefits before May of 1997, or if you are someone who receives both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, known as SSI, your payment date is locked in. For those who started before May 1997, your regular Social Security check arrives on the third day of every single month. If you receive SSI, that payment is scheduled to hit on the first day of the month. But here is where the fear creeps in, the calendar quirks of 2026. This year, the calendar is doing some strange things. Whenever the first or the third of a month falls on a Saturday, a Sunday, or a federal holiday, the government does not hold on to your money, they actually pay you early, on the closest preceding business day. Now, you might think, Susie, getting paid early sounds great. But listen to me. If you get paid early at the very end of one month, it means you have to make that money stretch even longer through the next month until the subsequent deposit arrives. For instance, look at July of 2026. Because of how the weekends fall, SSI recipients are actually receiving 2 payments in the month of July, one on July 1st, and the next one on Friday, July 31st. That second payment isn't a bonus check. It is your August money being paid early because August 1st is a Saturday. If you spend that second July check like it's free money, you will be completely stranded in August with absolutely nothing coming in. The exact same thing is happening later this year in October and December. You must be aware of these double payment months so you don't fall into a liquidity trap. Now, what about the rest of you? The vast majority of retirees who signed up after May of 1997 receive their checks on a Wednesday, and that Wednesday is determined entirely by the day of the month you were born. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of the month, your check will always arrive on the second Wednesday of every single month. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, your money will be deposited on the third Wednesday of the month. And if your birthday falls from the 21st all the way to the 31st, you receive your payment on the fourth Wednesday of the month. It is that simple, it is that predictable, and it does not change based on what month it is, unless a major federal holiday lands right on that Wednesday, which pushes it back one day early. So, what is the core question you need to ask yourself today? The question isn't, when will the government pay me? The real question is, how am I managing my life around the specific day I get paid? Because if your mortgage, your car payment, and your secondary insurance premiums are all automatically deducted from your checking account on the 1st of the month, but your birthday is on the 25th, meaning your check doesn't arrive until the fourth Wednesday, you are playing a dangerous game of financial chicken every single month. You are living on the edge, risking overdraft fees, and constantly wondering if you're going to bounce a check. I want you to stop the madness. Here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to do this today. Do not wait until tomorrow. Step number 1, pull out your calendar for the rest of 2026. Mark every single Wednesday or fixed date that belongs to your specific birth bracket. Know them like the back of your hand. Step number 2, you must transition entirely to electronic payments. If you are still one of the very few people waiting for a paper check to arrive in the mail, you are putting your security at risk. Mail gets delayed, mail gets stolen. Get online, log into your My Social Security account, and set up direct deposit immediately so the money is guaranteed to hit your account the morning of your scheduled day. Step number 3, re-anchor your fixed expenses. Call your utility companies, call your credit card issuers, and call your landlord or mortgage servicer. Explain to them when your monthly income actually arrives. Most companies will happily allow you to change your bill due date to match your cash flow. You want your major bills to be due 3 to 5 days after your Social Security payment clears, not before it. This creates a natural, safe buffer so you never have to sweat a delay. Remember, true financial freedom is not just about how much money you have. It is about having harmony with your money. It is about knowing where it is going, and exactly when it's going to protect you. Take control of your schedule, eliminate the guesswork, and protect your peace of mind. You deserve a retirement free of financial fear, so stand up, take action, and protect yourself.